Are you one of those people who the first thing you do when you open your eyes, you reach for your phone and start scrolling, look through your notifications? What's happening is you are spiking your cortisol levels and the stress starts to build in your body and you are starting your day right on defensive mode. And I'm here just to share a little bit about what I do and how I start my day. So, yes, my phone is my alarm, and I have an alarm clock to try and keep that phone really away from my bedside table. But as soon as the alarm hits at typically 5:30, I get up, get myself ready, and I get into the gym. So I start my day doing we start our day in the gym doing an hour's cardio. So that's how I start my day. And then it's breakfast, get the kids ready, off to work, off to school, school runs, and the normal stuff. But starting your day in defensive mode because you've picked up that phone, you start your scrolling. Before you know it, 5 minutes becomes 15 minutes, becomes 30 minutes, and then you're rushing around like some loony. But starting the day in the gym is so good because you're then releasing the positive, feel-good chemicals, the endorphins around the body, plus you're doing something good for your body, plus you're waking up your body. And while we're exercising in the gym, we always have on positive motivations, affirmations, audio books that we listen to, and that helps us start our day positively.
Yeah, I just want to add to one of the things you said around how you shouldn't start your day. But on the other hand, you do have people who may get super excited and super fired up about things that they may see on their phone in the morning for the first time. So, like, you may have somebody who's running a multi-billion-pound business, and these are the people that do things unconventionally. And I know the system tells you, do this, don't check your phone in the morning, do something positive. But to that person, that is positive to them. That gets them fired up. Checking their email in the morning to make sure that something hasn't happened the day before that is going to cause issues in the business. That could be that 1 10-second check that's helped that person. So each individual is different, and it's about finding what works for that person. Um,
What works for you?
what works for me? So probably a little bit about what you said about going on social media in the in the at the sorry going on social media the first thing in the morning. That was probably something I used to do many years ago, but I've made a conscious decision to make sure changing that habit because that wasn't fueling me at the time. So starting my morning with affirmations, that is a great habit. Getting in the gym for the first within the first 30 minutes of being up, starting a good workout, getting your body fired up, but also doing things that are in alignment with what you're doing. That could be checking your emails, you know, anything that's in alignment with what you're doing, as long as it creates that feel good factor in your body, gets you excited for the day ahead, then do it. And if that's social media, because there's people that do work on social media, their job is a marketeer, and they're on social media constantly. So if that's what gets you excited and gives you ideas, sparks you for the day, then do that. Whatever it is that gets you excited. So it's not one size fits all. Not everybody is going to be using it as a negative. It's just finding out what works for you.
But all I'm saying is, the cortisol level spikes because we get so just engrossed in the day-to-day running of things when actually we forget ourselves in that process. We forget the act of waking up, the act of awakening. We get lost because of the pressures in society and all of that. I'm talking about spending that time just to even just be still. Be still for 5 minutes and wake up and listen to those affirmations when you wake up and get yourself in the gym, do some exercise, do something that gets you moving, gets your heart pumping around the body, the blood pumping around, and then a nice breakfast, nice healthy breakfast, fuel your body, fuel your day. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
get caught up in the endless scrolling where there's no real purpose.
yeah. But I will just add to that. Just do what makes you feel excited for the day, whatever that may be. So find your spark, find your feel good factor for that day, and that's what you should do. And if that's social media, do social media.
Keep
If
on
that
scrolling.
yes, and if that's going in the gym, go in the gym because it's not one size fits all. Everyone's different. Everyone find excitement and enjoyment in different things, and that's just my message to you. It's
You're right.
a little bit different to what Michelle is saying, but also is very important as well as us.
So find what makes your heart sing.
Yeah,
Find what fills you up and brings you joy.
absolutely.